Hi everyone, this is Miss Miharu. Today I'm gonna go over some corner things with Kano, the Dirtbag variation. And there's quite a lot to go over, so I'm gonna break it down into several videos. So this first part is gonna be on his grounded options and setups. So I've found two sort of reliable setups. They come from 412 and back 1. And these do two different things. So I'll start with 412. 412 into Chemburn and close amplify, the Molotov, or rather the lighter. That will give you a lot of plus frames. You can see hit advantage 26. Why I like 412 is because it gives better hit advantage than other strings. So you can see if I do 2-2, that will only give me 11, which doesn't jail into another forward 1 or whatever. Also, if I instead do the close one, that actually resets the counter. Look, I'll put him on auto block. This is not a thing. So you want the amplify part to hit him as late as possible, but not so late that they can block it, and they can do that from his other stuff, as you can see. And then I have to go for the medium throw, and then I'm just plus 12, which isn't really enough to guarantee anything. This also works from like standing 2 into this, then you get 23 frames, but it depends on the range as well, because from here you don't really get the setup. So I'd say it's only really guaranteed from 412. And even then, it's spacing dependent, because I'll do a video on it sometime probably, but the 2 in forward 1-2 reaches so far. Like from here, I'll get a hit. It's super weird. He spits so far, and you can actually get a combo. It's really weird. But if you have in mind that the forward 1 should hit, then this will always work. So if you have that spacing in mind, like from here where forward 1 will actually hit, then this will work every time on hits. So that's something that's kind of cool. And as I said, 26 plus frames, that means they're jailed into another 412. They're jailed into the overhead, and they're jailed into the low. So you have sort of a mix-up. You can fuzzy the overhead, but it's safe. You can go for the low if you sort of want to try to catch them off guard. You can do things like dash up, wait a second, and do a throw. But the beauty of the 412 string is that if you do forward 1, you're plus 1. If you do forward 1-2, you're minus 2. And if you do forward 1-2 back 2, you're plus 2. So it's a really good string when they're jailed into it. That means you can do things like forward 1 into a grab. You can do forward 1 chem toss, forward 1-2, forward 1-2 into grab, forward 1-2 into chem toss, forward 1-2 back 2 for the full string. And if they block it, you're plus 2. You can go for another grab. You can go for whatever. Also, this sets up a really unique range. Just doing it forward 1, this one sets up a really unique range for your back 1, which is a tricky range to get, because for instance after forward 1-2 you're not at the right range for this setup. Oh, it worked there. You're a bit too far away against some characters. Oops. For instance, if I do back 1 from here, you can see the chem toss will whiff. So that's sort of tricky, but forward 1 will work every time, and obviously forward 1-2 works against some characters for this setup. And I'll explain why this is significant. If you catch them with back 1 into chem toss and close Molotov toss, that is actually a super good trap. So you really want to enforce this and try to get it. It's not super safe on block, but it moves him so far away, and they can't really do anything about they can't really do anything about trying to chase him down before the Chemtaz has stopped being active, and by then he recovers not super quick, but he recovers quick enough. I'm sure you can get punished and people can find punishes for it, but it's not like super unsafe. So yeah, you want this setup, right? This is what you're fishing for. I made a quick video on it yesterday, so maybe you've seen it before, but basically this is an escapable reset in a sense. It doesn't reset in the sense that I get a combo from it, as you can see, but the damage is unavoidable. And the thing is, it really is unavoidable. Let's put you on doing this. So like if I try to jump, I don't get out. Some characters can get a straight jump up and do whatever. For instance, Noob can jump and do a teleport, but he just gets punished on the other side instead. If Raiden had time to leave the ground, he could probably do his Superman, but he can't. In theory, you could walk forward and block it, the lighter, but I've never actually gotten it to work, and it's just super tight. Maybe some characters have an easier time, I'm not sure. You can also get out of it by using corner interactables. It really depends on the situation, but it can be done. So if you have armored corner interactables, you can get out of it. Otherwise, you kind of need to hold this. You can't even fatal blow, which is crazy. It simply comes out too fast. Oh wow, Raiden's fatal blow worked. I've tried other fatal blows and they just get hit out of it. I guess his animation makes it work. But even then, he doesn't hit you, and he's stuck in the fire, so it doesn't really matter. Let's put you on. There we go. So yeah, you get this setup, which is pretty much unavoidable, and then you're plus 56 again, meaning, well, not again, but you're plus 56, meaning you're free to do exactly what you want. You can do a jump in, you can do walk up grab. You have to be mindful though, because plus 56 is so much that you can actually whiff a grab. But yeah, you can jail into 412 again and start that nonsense. You can do whatever. Again, you can go for the overhead, you can go for the low and sort of reset the situation, and you can just go for like if you put the fire out and you do something like this, you're minus 12 and they're still in the fire, they might try to jump out, you can anti-air them or whatever. So this is actually a really cool setup. So the back one into close toss is basically an inescapable trap. I'm sure there's someone who can get out of it somehow, but I haven't really found any reliable way so far. You can't really teleport with any characters. Teleport aren't fast enough. Maybe some characters can get airborne and do like a teleport from the air or something that moves them forward. For instance, I know Kung Lao can jump and do his dive kick, but he just ends up getting blocked and landing in the puddle and getting hit with the acid puddle acid fire combination, so he just gets hit anyways. So that doesn't work for him either. So yeah, I just wanted to show this. Like, this is the part 1. I'm gonna show more layers of this corner game in coming videos. So anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.